Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
This is Neal. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Neal, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Stream element spot running Payatel.
They'll run it with Neal. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Paid fan.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops.
What is up, man?
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout.
Hey, Joe.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, what's up? My mic charging. You good, John? How you doing today, John? Emoji thumbs up, emoji thumbs up, emoji thumbs up. Pizza. LOL. John is handsome. Haha.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And able to connect with Barrios. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with Neal. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is Neal. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Line up. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Yeah, I'm in that Madden game. I'm streaming it right now.
Yeah, invites. This one gives me a bunch of invites. And it says, get outside the world, please. Something like that. He's like some little kid that's at the low level.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. He wants to give him weapons and all that.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. One. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. And that is no good.
I missed the fucking field goal. Wow.
So that's when you almost never see at this level a wobbler from very short range, and it winds up.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad.
Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then
is this guy gonna beat you?
It's almost like you heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result.
I beat him once already.
For an NFL kicker.
I should have just took the penalty and re-kicked it.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watching now, Barney.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set. 319. 319. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Down, he'll drop to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Bobby Wagner in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On play action, they'll throw. And pressure gets to him again. Adrian Claiborne in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
All right, here we go. 319. 319. Gone. Detroit.
He'll drop to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Dorsett on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll begin the drive with a handoff to Neal. And an alley to run. The 30. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for New England. 53 yards. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They'll try to run with Neal. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
Yeah, that was fucking dumb, dude.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
You said what?
I fucked up my running back. I was trying to showboat with him. I accidentally hit the wrong button. He did a juke backwards. I didn't get the touchdown at the 2-yard line.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
But I ended up scoring on next play, but I was like 90 yards running my running back already in the second quarter.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And
how's it going, William, and everybody else? Chelsea, William.
So now here come the Dolphins. And to be frank, they're just in a tough
how's it going?
It's only November.
I don't know, people that are watching the stream.
Eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case.
That's tough, man.
What are they fighting for?
There go 110 subs right now.
Exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position.
Oh, thanks, Chelsea.
Need to get. And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Now let's go.
They'll drop the throw. Throw left side complete. It's Parker. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, just send me an invite. I'm about to go play Fortnite Friday with my friends because they just invited me.
Alright, I got you.
Looking to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Neal. And shutting him off, now open field. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point attempt to come here. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bobby Wagner in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back them up halfway. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
Here's Dorsett. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Neal. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ziggy Ansah able to drop him for a loss of 4.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Neal. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And give him 9 yards. Second down screenplay. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's the backup, Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that... fall incomplete. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Marshall now, the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, 2nd quarter in Nashville. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Run.
To throw is Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 40. After the interception, here's Watson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yo, I just threw a pick, hit my guy right dead fucking in the hands. First down.
They'll start the drive with Dre.
Yeah, try to get some yards.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
He goes right to the guy.
On the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
But, fucking, no, I mean, just to open it up a little.
Now it's the backup Kaiser. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for the Dolphins. 51 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
From the gun, Kaiser. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. White 90. White 90. Ohio.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it's 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. To the air again, Kaiser. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll start on the ground with Neal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Come back, come back. 2-jet, 2-jet. 2-jet, 2-jet.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
They run again with Neal. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
New England on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Able to power through. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Kaiser on 1st down. Looking deep downfield and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the
hey, what up, stranger?
Kaiser. He's going to wind up and air it out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
How's it going?
This defense is continuing.
So, about those street, no, I'm joking.
That is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man.
So, how was your night? Did you buy that skin?
And go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
I mean, not the skin, the crack shot animation, dance, or whatever.
On 3rd down, Kaiser. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
All right.
Picked off at the 24. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. He was looking for
I'm streaming right now. The kid that runs the league wanted me to stream my game. So I had to stream it. Yeah, I'm on 3rd quarter. I'll run some missions for you after this. I know you don't like waiting. What'd you buy?
Gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Oh yeah, the 23 matches. Yeah, you get a snowball.
To throw is Watson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Yeah, you get a snowball to throw at people. Know how we got the tomato?
It's 3rd and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a
yeah, you get a snowball.
because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game.
But when you hit people with the snowball, it pops up with their name and shit. It tells you how far you hit them from. And it also says your name and their name.
Black Panther here from Elite.
Oh, what up, Tracy? Thanks for popping in. You play a game yet, Tracy? Sorry, people are hopping in the chat.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown.
Here we go, 3 touchdowns. Get him up there.
A great play there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
So what time did you get up? You just got up recently, Evil?
Extra point splits the uprights.
I'm like, yeah, she's definitely still sleeping.
Point winds up
I see you like my messages. It make you laugh with or wake up with a smile.
Marshall now the return.
Always, right?
What's good, bro? No, I'm going to play Texans in an hour or two.
Oh yeah, my brother just played him Trace, and he said Texans is getting everything in that game. He beat him, but good luck in your game.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
Just trying to build my running back Chase for rookie of the year, or even best running back, so I can get him up there with a superstar.
They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now.
What is your record on the season?
5-4. I think it'll be 6-3 after this.
And now it's second down.
But my safety, I keep getting killed by my safeties because my safeties are so young and they suck.
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Thanks, bro. I see you handling business over here.
They're working on it.
Down throw now for Kaiser. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Amir Abdullah, the intended target. And that'll make it third down.
You still sound tired, Evil.
Couldn't even find his outlet, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it, Jason.
Way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Kaiser to throw it.
I knew he was going there too. I just didn't switch off.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it. It's no good. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here.
Oh, really?
It's just their first, so 2
what are you doing, the Candy Alley vac shit right now? Oh, you are?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I figured you'd be doing the candy stuff.
Lost a tough game to Bucks last night. Swear he has my number. Don't he match up well with him? Knocked me out playoffs year 1.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case,
and that sucks, Tracy. I just subbed you back, though.
Open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
I'm just trying to run on him, Tracy. I'm just trying to get this running back up there. He's a rookie, 21 years old. He's a beast.
We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also
he was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
Again, it's Neal as they stay on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back at New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm almost level 50 now.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, no.
That's taken on the 25. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
So how his work was all right?
Now a play fake here on first down. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away. And
I saw you were on. When I got on, it said you went to bed like 2 hours later. I was like, oh shit, she must have just got to bed.
And they were more than ready for it.
You didn't get my.
You go back tonight, or you go back tomorrow morning?
More passes like that downfield.
Oh, so you got to do the same shit 9 o'clock tonight?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Damn, that sucks. So it's not just 1 day; it's 2 days. I don't get to talk to you. 6 more days. No, I know. Oh, you did on the same shift all week? Oh, damn, that sucks.
On 2nd down, Kaiser again. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
How much time you got in your mission?
The Dolphins on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And with the play clock,
because I got about maybe 5 minutes left in this, and I can hop on.
Just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Oh wait, you're not in the mission. You're in the friggin' another way out. My bad.
It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
There was a V-Buck mission. I don't know if it's still there. It was 52 and Kenny.
To throw, Kaiser. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
Well, it's the object. Kill or be killed, right?
As expected, they're going for
Oh, my guy will move. My guy will move.
And he's going to go down again. Bobby Wagner in there to sack him. And that is 10.
Nah, my guy couldn't move. My guy, when he hiked the ball, my guy just stood still. That wasn't good.
And they'll go ground game here to the tailback. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You say 13 people?
Outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now they try the right side here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And his kick is good. And that will
you prefer YouTube over Twitch?
Yeah, I just think it's easier than Twitch.
Even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never
Twitch has a lot of BS going with it too.
And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. Another wayward pass. Things started out
funny when you're about to get killed.
To be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
What, he killed you?
Better and better.
He killed you?
3-19. Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and
you're playing the 3 matches things?
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and the return stops at the
39-yard line. Take it easy.
GG, Tracy.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. If there's a guy lurking, tuck the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
I gotta go to the store and get something to eat. I'm getting hungry. Or you wanna come make me some? No, I'm joking. Alright, fine. I'll come make you some. All right. Better.
And they'll go on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, would that be better? I'll come make you some. Instead, make us some.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, it's Neal. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
I'm almost done with this, to be on the comments. We got 38 seconds left.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for New England, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at